Hi, my name is Jiayun Wang. I'm 34 years old based in Shanghai, China, and currently I'm working as an independent English educator. I earned my bachelor's degree in journalism and mass communication from the University of Iowa, a pioneer in communication sciences and disorders. I graduated with a GPA of 3.52 out of 4 and made the Dean's List for 3 consecutive semesters. Studying in the United States taught me the philosophy of critical thinking, learning by doing, and respect for individual differences. Over 6 years of teaching English, I have worked with children who were reluctant to speak English. This photo shows an open class where we use games to learn. This is a break we share together. The last one shows how we celebrated graduation. These moments remind me that teaching is not only about academic progress and results, but also about creating a joyful and supportive environment where children feel safe and happy to participate and grow. And it is also important to understand each student's confidence, emotions, and previous learning experiences. One experience that inspired my career change involved a student with additional support needs who rarely spoke English. At first, I still remember that I would so struggle to respond to his behavior. I feel challenged, it was tough. However, I'm not the kind of person who is easily to give up. Therefore, after our first lesson, I spent hours researching ways to make learning safer and more engaging for him. Through patience, manageable steps, and encouragement, I connected his English practice with a topic he totally enjoyed. Eventually, he did progress from struggling to telling a complete disaster seemed story in English. That progress inspired me to learn more about speech pathology. In order to understand communication and social challenges beyond the classroom, I volunteered in an inclusive, autism friendly musical called Misunderstanding of Starlight. This photo captures a moment of trust and love with one of the children and reminds me that patience, encouragement, and emotional safety can make communication feel possible. Working with autistic children taught me that instead of applying strict performance standards, we really need to provide support to make each child feel safe, engage at their own pace, and build confidence with them. That's why we always say, take your time, honey, no worries, you're the best. This experience really deepened my empathy and motivated me to research what is speech pathology. Speech pathologists support communication and swallowing across the lifespan, helping people participate more fully in relationships, education, work, and daily life. This work requires empathy, patience, careful observation, adaptability, and ability to build trust with clients and their families. Based on my previous experience, I believe that I am the right person for being a professional SLP, as teaching has developed my observation, patience, ability to explain complex ideas clearly, and recruitment consulting experience also strengthened my listening, collaboration, and ability to manage different expectations. What I need now is a rigorous foundation in communication and swallowing sciences, clinical assessment, innovation planning, research, and clinical practice. Curtin's Master of Speech Pathology is the right next step because it combines evidence based learning, systematic training, and clinical fieldwork. My long term goal is to return to China as a qualified bilingual speech pathologist, bringing evidence based practice to children and families facing communication challenges. I strongly believe that Curtin can help me become the reflective and compassionate clinician needed to achieve that goal. Thank you for your time and consideration. I look forward to growing at Curtin University. Thank you.